Welcome to Money School's How to Tutorials. This is Dion Powson, founder of Money School. In this video, you will learn how to make customized charts with unique time frames and intervals in this video. This method analyzes long, medium, and short-term charts. This way, you can better digest price action and make decisions. The chart you're looking at right now is a 1-second chart of Bitcoin. So this is trade by trade live right now. And each candle on this chart represents a single second of rating. So you could change your time intervals on TradingView just by clicking the time interval menu at the top of your chart and selecting the time frame that you want to see. For example, if we want to zoom back out to a daily chart, we simply click 1 day, and now we are looking at a daily chart. Each candle represents a day of trading. Now this is really important to perform multi-time frame analysis, to view symbols over the long term and the short term, and to get a feel for the direction of your favorite symbols or tickers. So let's dive into a few examples to show you how you can change the time intervals on TradingView. Now, one thing that's really important is you can use your keyboard as a shortcut to changing time intervals really fast. We're going to type in 30 on our keyboard and watch what happens. The change interval pop-up appears. We press enter. We just changed the chart to a 30-minute chart just by typing 30. Let's go to a 60-minute chart. Let's go to a 90-minute chart. And now let's go to a daily chart. So as you can see, we did 1D for day, 1 day. And we can do that 2D for 2 days or 3D for 3 days. Week, it's the same thing. 1W, this time you use W for week. Press enter. 2W per week. And now for months, you could probably guess 1M. Use M for months. Press enter. So we're changing our time intervals just by typing on our keyboard. 90 minutes, 1 day, 1 day. And it's that fast and that easy. And a few other really helpful tips for doing this is when you open your time interval menu. Say you have a time interval that is particularly useful to you. It's your unique way of doing research. You've built your own process for following markets well. At the bottom of the time interval menu is a custom field. So that's right, you can create custom time intervals specifically to your process. For example, we want to do 65 minutes. We type in 65. We make sure minutes are selected. We click Add. We open up the minute section and there is 65 minutes. We click 65 minutes chart. So we have the keyboard shortcuts available to us. We have custom time intervals available to us. And there's a few more things we want to show you, which include creating a custom time interval toolbar at the top of your chart. Watch what we do. We open the time interval menu. We find the star icon to add to our favorites. And when we add each interval to our favorites, you will notice the toolbar will change. So let's favorite 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, and our custom 65 minutes. Check this out. 65 minutes, 1 day, 1 week, 1 month. They are now all at the top of our chart. Custom, 1 click away. And of course, you can remove these from the top of your toolbar just by unselecting the star icon. So watch, 65 minutes gone. We select it again and there are 65 minutes. Why is this important? It's important because it's how you create a custom process that fits your needs, ideas, and research methods. The edge is sometimes in doing things that no one else is doing. You found something that works for you. It's potentially hidden, and it's a process that is perfect for your style of trading or investing. And this is one way you can do that, creating your own custom toolbar at the top with your own custom time frames. And you can simply add them by using this field below. As one more example, we type in 25 for 25 minutes. We click Add. We now have a 25 minutes custom time interval. We press favorite and there is 25 minutes. Now we have 25 minutes, 65 minutes, 1 day, week, and month. Another thing you may notice about these charts is this countdown here on the right. This is your countdown to bar close. So we're looking at a 1-month chart. Each candle represents a month of trading. Well, there's 21 days and 10 hours remaining in this candle. So when this countdown goes to 0, the next candle will begin. And watch as we switch between time intervals. This changes 3 days, 10 hours, 9 hours, 41 minutes. And there's 51 minutes remaining in this 65 minutes candle. And there's 15 minutes remaining in this 25 minutes candle. So in 15 minutes, we'll move on to the next candle. Now, how do you get to your countdown to bar close? Right-click on your chart, go to Settings Scales, scroll down, and here's your countdown to bar close. Watch what happens when we uncheck this going. Watch what happens when we check. It appears so you can control your countdown to bar close just by checking or unchecking this box. We hope that this video helped you get started with your time intervals and custom time intervals. As a reminder, you can leave questions or comments below and our team will answer them. You can also send us product feedback or feature requests, and we just may build them for you. Now, before we head out of this video, we want to leave you with an example. We want to show you why this can be valuable. So what we're going to do is whip through some charts. So we're going to go to a monthly chart of Bitcoin, the chart that we started with. Why are we doing this? We are looking at a monthly chart of Bitcoin right now to get a feel for the general trend. So as you can see, this is 2011. We're at 2020. The trend has been fairly impressive. We're drawing this arrow just to show you. Wow, it has gone up over its lifetime. So now that we have this feel for what Bitcoin has done over all these years, let's zoom in again. Let's go to a lower time frame. Let's go to 1 week. So now we have the long-term picture, the monthly chart that we showed before. Now we're zooming into a week, and now we can see about almost 2 years worth of trading, and we get a trend. Now for this intermediate term, let's zoom in again. Let's go to a day. Now we're looking at a daily chart. So we have the long-term picture, the monthly chart. We have the medium-term picture, the weekly chart, and now we're zooming into the daily chart for a shorter-term picture. So let's say we wanted to now place a trade or make an investment. Well, let's dive all the way into the 65 minutes chart, then our 25 minutes chart. And if we really wanted to get granular, we could go to our 1 minute chart and say, okay, we believe that this is the trend and we're going to look at places, trade or investment today. And here's the levels we want to approach on this time interval. With the bigger picture in mind, that is probably the fastest way to do multi-time frame analysis is just whipping through these charts, starting with the long term and zooming all the way into the here and now. And remember, your keyboard shortcuts can make that particularly fast. 1 month, our monthly chart. 1 week, our weekly chart. 1 day, our daily chart. 30 minutes. 30 minutes chart, and then even down to a 1 minute chart. So we just went through several time frames in under a minute, and we could quickly process and see all of that data and trend information just by typing on our keyboard. We hope that this video helped, and hopefully we gathered some interest and sparked some creativity on your end. And our recommendation to you is dive in. Go to the time interval menu, open it, and start experimenting with different time intervals. Create a chart that is unique to you. Use the custom time interval field to analyze charts potentially on time frames that no one else is using. For example, we're adding a 5-day time interval. Then we're going to add it to our favorites and now look at a 5-day time interval of Bitcoin. So we've just created a pretty unique time interval that isn't widely used and might be very unique or different or potentially unlock new insights. We hope you can use this guide now that we have walked you through its step-by-step process. You can now start using the time interval menu to customize your charts. Create monthly, weekly, daily, and even minute price charts. Thanks for watching. View more of our how-to videos on our YouTube channel. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss out on future content.